Welcome everybody, this is 20 pro player names explained in under 5 minutes. Number 1, Booga. Apparently he chose his name as his grandfather used to call him that when he was a baby to make him smile. When it came to making his gamertag, I guess he chose that as his term of endearment. Number 2, NRG Clix. The organization NRG sounds like energy when you say it really fast, and for Clix's name, he clicks a lot. On your head. Number 3, Mangrove. Now, this is a name that was actually used as a derogatory term back in the late 1700s, and it means an individual resulting from the interbreeding of diverse breeds or one of unknown ancestry. But I guess the definition that he went with is the US Hawaiian one, which they state means fierce and strong. Number 4, Reit. Reit comes from Estonia and is commonly used in the country. Reit is a sort of variation of the name Margarita, which in of itself, Marguerite, means pearl. So I guess it can mean he's a shining pearl of combat? Number 5, FaceWay. It's just his organization name, Phase, along with his real mask name, Hozu Sway. Number 6, Mitro. His real name is Dimitri van der Rie, I hope I pronounced that right, and I assume he just put an O at the end of it. Number 7, UnknownXArmy. There may not be one specific reason for his name, but I feel the reason is that he came onto the competitive scene out of nowhere, aka he was unknown, and he was so good that he could be considered a one-man army. Another reason that I consider he put the X is because he's a hybrid player on 2 different control methods, controller X, keyboard and mouse, UnknownXArmy. Number 8, TNADay. The organization TNA stands for Total Non-Stop Action, and day kinda sounds like the word day. And that's all I could really figure out from this naming scheme. Also, I know that he joined Endless now, don't get mad at me. Number 9, Fizzle. To say goodbye or see you later to someone, you pose a V sign, and this stands for Fizzle. So I guess he's saying goodbye to his opponents and the entire competition. Number 10, Noah Rayleigh. His real name is Noah Ray Lee. Number 11, Benji Fishy. His real name is Benji David Fish E. Number 12, Tayson. So Tayson sounds a lot like Tyson, which means high-spirited, which in terms of his gameplay is very accurate. Or it could be that his real name is Ty Stark, which sounds like sun when pronounced in Slovenian. Number 13, Vadim. Since this player is German and the word va can be translated into specially and then deal, he is an especially good player and a good deal for any esports team to pick up on their roster. Also, his common catchphrase is deal with Vadim, so you know, deal with the deal. He's a big deal of a player. Number 14, X8. The phrase X8 means something that is cool. It's an emoticon, so he's a cool person. Number 15, Ronaldo. I mean, he's Ronaldo. What else needs to be explained? The man speaks for himself. Number 16, Zexro. His old gamertag used to be Turtle, but as he grew older, he realized that that was too common of a name and tried to think of a new one. He thought that Zex sounded pretty cool and that Ro worked together with it, so you put the two together and he's been called Zexro ever since. Number 17, King. He's the king of competitive Fortnite. Also, the one in his name means that he's the number 1 player. Really clever name spelling. Or maybe the regular king was already taken. Number 18, Mr. Savage. Probably the coolest name and my most favorite of the pro player gamer tags on this list. There's actually a lot of deep possible meaning for this gamer tag. Martin Anderson, that's his real name if you didn't know, is a real calm and collective attitude that gives off a gentleman-like vibe, hence the Mr. abbreviation. But if you watch his gameplay, he has a really savage playstyle that is full of hard W king and fast plays, anything but gentleman-like, so he's a gentle savage. A Mr. Savage. Really cool. Number 19, Leche. So if you translate Leche into English, it means lake. And much like lakes, Leche has a very calm, silent playstyle. It also sounds like let's see, so I guess its name is saying let's see what this pro player has in store for us. Gosh, that was cringe. Number 20, Savid. His name was a present handle that he got with a Minecraft account after he won a Twitter competition. Pretty random.